All right, let's get kicked off. Welcome, fellow entrepreneurs. Welcome to the inaugural Facebook Live for On Fire Fridays. Part of what we're doing with the On Fire system, and I'll give you a little talk. I'll talk a little about the On Fire system, but really this Facebook Live Fridays, On Fire Fridays, are done for you fellow entrepreneurs. I'm Ron Parisi from CPA on Fire. Essentially, we are an accounting and advisory company that helps growing online entrepreneurs navigate all the issues that come with growing and scaling your business. We handle accounting, tax planning, tax strategy, and wealth accumulation. So the purpose of our On Fire Fridays is just talk about topics as you, the entrepreneur, tons of things on your shoulders, on your plate to do. Really just try to have a very condensed lesson every Friday to help you optimize your growth on your business. And what I mean by optimize your growth and optimize your revenue growth and optimize your profit growth, right? Two big things, and how to go about that. And how, like I said, how to navigate the waters. Okay, so let's jump into today's topic, right? So where we are right now is April 1st, 2022, quarter one, Q1 has just ended. Okay, so I thought it would be a great time to check in with budgets, right? And I know that when entrepreneurs hear about budgets, their eyes kind of roll back. It's kind of the yin and yang, right? In the fact that, like, we know financials are one of the pillars of a great business, but it's probably the least amount of time. It's not as sexy as marketing and client delivery and sort of the rushes that you get when you develop a product and you throw it out there and you start succeeding and engaging, with your client avatars. But it's necessary because, yes, we're here to make a huge impact in the world today with our skill sets, but at the same time, you need to make money. You need to have cash flow to continue your growth, and you need to pay attention. One of the best ways when I advise my clients is to create a budget and create an annual budget. So here we are, Q1's down. If you haven't created a budget yet, let's create a budget from the next 3 quarters. And let's just talk about how you go about that. I feel that when I work with our clients, right, there's a big fear about putting down a budget. One is they don't know where to start. And then 2, I think the bigger issue is sort of an accountability, right? Is that once you put numbers down on the piece of paper, you need to hold yourself accountable for that. And I just want to kind of back off that a little. With a budget, I feel that when you put those numbers down on the paper, there's a little subconscious thought about how to achieve those numbers. Dealing with my clients, as soon as they put those numbers down on the paper, over time, it seemed like they're just they're hitting those numbers. No matter, it sounds crazy, but I've been doing this for a long time. It happens, right? You create a budget, you create a top line revenue number. You're going to do everything in your power to hit that number. And then just why create a budget, I think too, is that the budgeting process allows you to know your numbers and to make decisions quickly. And what I say is great, a series of great business decisions equal a great company. So when you have a budget, you know where you're going, and you can make quick decisions about marketing, ROI, right? SaaS, software expenses, bringing on staff, whether it's VAs or salespeople or people to help you with the content or management of the product. All of those decisions, very important decisions that we all face as entrepreneurs that really, really challenge us, can help alleviate that stress with a budget to know where we're going. And a lot of people, hey, Ron, I don't know what my budget, I don't know where my numbers are going. I'm sort of guessing. At a certain point, yes, but I always like to kind of reverse engineer that process. and look at the drivers of your growth, right? Whether that's click rates, audience size, whatever, ad spend, things like that, that you can actually, what are the indicators of your top line growth, and kind of, reverse engineer, see how you can grow those audiences, see how you can work with, an advertising plan or a marketing plan to launch plan, whatever the type of business that you have. But I think it's very important to know where you guys are going. And then just roughly, as far as what I see from our perspective, from our clients, right? So you have your top line revenue, it's called gross revenue. You have your expenses, right? So that would be personnel, marketing and advertising, your software expenses, professional help, miscellaneous costs. That all comes down to what's called a net income number. So net income, or you'll hear it also described as profit margin. The distinction is net income is dollars, profit margin is percentages. So what I like to talk when I talk to my clients, what is an ideal profit margin, for a solopreneur compared to maybe somebody who's been in the business and has a team. I mean, really the goal should be somewhere between 30 and 50%. So when you make, dollar of sales, as that flows to the bottom line, between 30 and 50 cents should be profit on that dollar. Or let's just say it's $100. So $30 to $50 should be profit. I know I'm kind of jumping around somewhat, trying to just kind of hit the highlights of the importance as you, as the online entrepreneur, to take the time to put out a budget. It could be done on a tablet. It could be done on an Excel spreadsheet. It's very important to, again, memorialize, what that budget looks like, have that available. So when you make the decisions over the next quarter, series of quarters, the next year, exactly, what those that you can afford and how you're going through it. So hopefully you guys got some value out of the budget process. If you're interested in any kind of BCFO services and bookkeeping help, tax help, check us out on CPA or CPAonfire.com. Again, I'm Ron Parisi. Really wonderful to spend this time with you. Go out there and crush it. The winds are at your back. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.